But I have some good news. I got something I've been waiting for since the summer. It is finally here, and I'm super excited. So I'm going to be showing you that today. We'll unbox it, take a look. I'll be building it in the future. It'll be a future video. And there's a track that's been around for a while. I didn't know it existed, out in Minhang, and we'll be taking it there to race it. So that should be fun. So check it out. So what I'm going to show you is a Kyosho Legend series, and I've built a couple of these already, of the Legends. The Tomahawk, I don't think I've actually done a video on the Tomahawk, but Tomahawk, that's one of the Kyosho Legends. Very, very nice. All aluminum chassis. Obviously, it is a buggy. Two-wheel drive buggy that I love. And over the summer, I got my hands on the first batch of the Optima Mid, which is another buggy I love. So you've seen that. If you haven't, check it out. It's on the channel. Awesome car. And today we're gonna have a look at the Kyosho Fantom. So this is the newest one. This is the second one that came out, the CRC-II. It's a pan race car, needs a track. That's why I said we'd be going to a track with it. It just arrived. I had it on pre-order since the summer, and then it got held up in customs because of COVID, coronavirus bullshittery, and it went to Beijing, and it came from Beijing yesterday. It arrived here today, so 2-day shipping, not bad. And I'm so excited, I want to take a look inside. So first, we'll take a look at the box though. So they put, looks like plastic cling wrap on it. I don't think Kyosho did that. The seller in Beijing. Yeah. So we'll pull that off. I guess people would complain if the box is in bad condition. These are not cheap. These are about, I don't know, $400 or $500. So, 1/12 scale kit with no electronics included. So they're a little bit expensive. So there's a better view of the box. You can see the sides. You can see our Fantom EP 4-wheel drive. So it is a 4-wheel drive pan car. Another image of the car on the other side. Same thing on this side. So that's a good look at the box. On the back, we have quite a bit of information. We have information on the front suspension, rear suspension, height adjustment, lots of good stuff. I'm going to read a little bit of that. So the front suspension, special spring produces a progressive suspension effect that changes according to the amount of roll and ensures suspension stroke even in a small space. Awesome. New front sprocket, special swing shaft, right only and lightweight knuckle arm deliver maximum steering angle. So those of you who don't know, this is chain drive, and there's a chain that runs from the rear axle to the front axle. So that's what they're talking about there, the sprocket. Rear suspension, that's something that the first version, the green one of the Fantom, didn't have. So this actually has some suspension in the rear. I think that will make it handle a bit better. So it has an oil shock. Chassis is shaped to deliver rear suspension effect. Newly designed oil damper is equipped along the pitch direction and features a 2mm shaft to minimize changes in oil volume during stroke and ensure sufficient dampening effect. High precision CNC machine, 3-piece motor mount, and damper stay with oil damper produce reliable operation. And in the image, they have one of these Le Mans Kyosho motors in there, and they're very expensive. They're like $150 a motor here, so I'm not getting one of those. They are 21.5 turn, and I actually have a 21.5 turn high quality brushless already, so I'll put that in. Height adjuster, so you can change the height. I'm not going to read all of this. So there's a gear diff on the axle, so just like the F1 race cars, the pan racers have a gear diff on the axle. So the chassis has an upper deck, a servo saver, screws and tools, tires and wheels, lots of information. And the body. So the body comes with a decal set. I'm not going to be painting it this weird green yellow. I'll be painting it a different color. So, as it says here, kind of interesting with the chassis, the Fantom was the first electric RC car in the world to adopt the ladder chain and front one-way bearing drive system. Okay, so chain drive, very, very interesting. Let's take it out of the box and see what we got. We are unboxing our Fantom. It's a very light box. When it came, I didn't even know it was the RC car because I was like, oh, this is too light. Maybe it's a box of chips or something. So I'm going to cut my void if cut. I don't know what it means. It just says void in English. So it's now void. Oh, we got to cut another one. So I got lots of seals. All right, here we go. Just open that up, and oh my goodness, there's not a lot inside. That's it. That's the whole kit. So we have our foam tires. Still smell them, but they smell like foam. Here's the foam tires. I thought these came with silver wheels. They actually did come with white. Very nice foam. Pre-mounted. Good stuff. There's the front ones. And here's the rear ones. Nice. Alright, so that's the wheels. First thing out, tires. And the next thing out, the body. So it has to be cut out. The wheel wells aren't pre-cut or anything. Beautiful, not much to look at on film. I will be coloring it a special color, of course, and it's gonna look awesome. So really excited about that. And then we have what's left in the box. So one parts bag. Like one large parts bag. And below that is our manual, Kyosho Fantom, and our decal set. And that is all on both sides. So, the whole cockpit is done in decals. See there in the middle? I'll probably paint the cockpit black rather than sticking stickers to it. There's the manual. You can see that chain drive system down the side and the little rear shock. Okay, not a lot in this kit. Let's see what's in this bag. Just cut it open. Bag A is our, looks like drive cups of some sort, even though I didn't expect to see those. Maybe that's for the front, for steering. You can open that up a little bit. As long as we put it all back in this bag, we should be fine. So I assume that's the front hexes, which are interesting. Let's see, some sort of tool, I think. A couple of bearings. Front steering knuckles, I think that's what they are. Maybe something for the rear, not sure. And these, which must be for the front. All right, so not not the most exciting bag in the world, but cool. All metal parts, look really nice. Let's throw that in there. Let's see what's in B. Then we got bag B. Let's take it out. Looks like axle mounts for the rear. That's what those look like. Some screws. Looks like, because they got a flanged bearing in there, I think that's for building some of the parts for building the differential. There is an FRP upper chassis piece and another one. So we get two of those. In parts bag B, you got a loose metal sprocket. I think that may be for the rear. That's for the chain. Very interesting design on that, if it focuses. There we go. And we have this dog bone drive shaft. Nothing on this end. And we have this little one. So I'm not sure. And we have this. I imagine that's something to do with the servo, possibly. Not sure. Alright, but nice parts. Everything feels really nice, really cool. Let's throw all those in. Don't want to lose anything. It's parts bag B. And let's go. We'll go in order. Bag C. Now we get something substantial. It's going to be quite a bit in this one. So we have our FRP chassis. I think that's where the motor sits there in the back. I think. Just kind of guessing. We have a plastics tree. So not a lot of plastic in this one. We have our rod ends, etc. Another FRP chassis piece. As I said, I have no idea where these go. Servo saver horns. Probably to connect some upper plates, or it could be the body mounts because we have holes in them. It's probably the body mounts. Nice aluminum piece. Some screws, and they are hex, of course. Paying attention, Tamia. Another servo horn that must have fell off the tree. And this is the servo mount. Aluminum servo mount. Very nice. Okay, let's throw that in. Wow, we're going through this really fast, so this should be a quick video. A quick unboxing video. Let's throw that in. That's part bag C. We'll put that back in here. And let's look at D. Alright, D's got a bunch more metal in it. Let's see what we get in D. I think this is the motor mount. Nice heavy aluminum motor mount. Rear axle. I think that's the pinion there. Nice heavy metal. Some aluminum pieces that I don't know what they do. Probably something to do with mounting the motor. That's right, that part of the car. The rear hexes. They must have big bolts to put the wheels on. They're quite large. Some bearings and more hex screws. And down here in the bottom, all kind of loose, we have our rear diff assembly. No flex in this plastic. Everything is quite stiff. So these things look nice. How many teeth that is doesn't say. Quite large. Inner gear, and then the outer ring gears go around the outside. Alright, throw those in. They're all set and loose. So that's part bags D. Moving right along, we have bag E. Oh, we also have a spare parts bag. Thank you, Kyosho. That's very nice. Parts bag E coming up. We'll just shove that in there. Parts bag E. There we go. And there we get our chain for the chain drive. Very cool. And some tape. More FRP chassis pieces. Must be an upper deck piece. More FRP chassis pieces. No idea what they're for. My camera's overheating, so not quite sure where that cut out. But I just noticed, remembered, we have a shock. So we have a wee little bit of shock oil in parts bag E. A couple more pieces of plastic. These must be to hold the wheels on, these big nuts here. So we got those, and we have our shock assembly. So there's the rear shock, gotta put that together, looks good. Body clips, and more screws. So that's it. That's everything in this kit. Very nice. Very nice parts, very nice stuff. Final bag. So I'm really excited about this. I have my ESC coming. I have my paint coming. I have my servo coming. As I said, I already have a motor. So just gonna put everything back in the box and we'll wrap this up. So that's it. Really happy about this kit. Can't wait to get it built. I hope in the future we'll be going to the track and doing some track driving, because I have been busy. Even though I haven't been making videos, I've been busy working on my cars, and I have completely rebuilt my TA-06, which wasn't a very popular track car from Tamiya. But I bought one back in the day, and now it is mostly not kit standard. So maybe there's like 4 screws and like rod ends, the rods, and yeah, that's about it. That's about all that's left from the original kit, and it's done up in carbon infused plastics. Everything's been replaced and upgraded. Really itching to take that out to the track, and my M05, which I haven't on the channel, or the TA-06, I haven't on that on the channel. I want to take those out and make my F1 car and this car and take it out to the road track and do some filming there and show you at least one of the tracks Shanghai has to offer, as long as COVID doesn't shut us down. I was supposed to do it yesterday. I was supposed to take the cars out yesterday, but I was ill all day yesterday, so I couldn't do that. So that's what my film was supposed to be about this week, but this arrived, so we get an unboxing. If you have a chance to pick one up, if you're near a track, I highly suggest you do. Looks really great. All right, guys, thanks for watching. I'll catch you next time.